So let's have a look at the eyeball, the very watery eyeball. The eyeball is a globe or oblate spheroid or a spheroidal shape with a diameter of about 25 millimeters or about an inch. Eyeballs are mostly water. There is a jelly-like substance inside them called the vitreous humor, which is known to be about 98 to 99% water. Vitreous means like glass in appearance or in physical properties, and here we don't mean as hard or as fragile as glass, but as clear as glass. So light passes through the vitreous humor on its way to the retina, where an impression appears or occurs on that material on the retina. Now, does that give a whole new meaning to the words eye level? I'll leave that as a question at the moment. I have an opinion on that. People looking further at the properties of water should also look at Matsumoto and his experiments on water encoding information when flash frozen played and being played music. So I've now put the eyeball inside a sphere, showing it here as a complete globe. The center of the sphere is the center of the eye. Now this would be a very small globe when it's inside its eye socket where it really belongs. The globe is another word I will be taking back into my own vocabulary. I've said this before, that the retinal surface upon which light makes a material impression is then at the back part of the eye where the retina sits. And the front part is where light enters the eye through the pupil aperture, lens, and where the line of sight is. Now, exactly how the eye and mind create this final experience of seeing is mostly unanswered today, but the first thing that everybody should realize is that it's hardwired. It's a material impression on the inner concave surface of a sphere that light makes on the retina together with water. So let's reduce the size of the eye and put it at the center of the sphere. And this sphere is now going to be a model of our visual space. So the sphere now represents the entirety of visual space at any one given moment or duration for any given eye in a particular situation. So that means if the eye looks up or down, left or right, turns around 360 degrees, it will register the visible figure on the surface of this sphere, and what we see is always relative to our own eye. And that's another word that I will reclaim from my own vocabulary. Of course, it depends on the observer, and everything is relative to me. Words like relativity and the observer influencing the outcome of an experiment are just words, plays on words that describe nature. And remember that if you're at the inside of a sphere, then you don't see the outward curviness, and you will perceive visible figure as being rectilinear. And if you were to follow a great circle, then you would see a straight line returning on itself.